Hi Cancer, we're here to do a reading for you today. I've been trying to get to this forever and it's just been one delay after the other. So I'm hoping that this is a good reading for you. I've got the beach feel here going on. Whoops, excuse me, I just bumped the camera. Let me fix that real quick so you can see everything here. Okay, great. So here we go. This is relevant for whenever you find this reading, Cancer, and oh, here we are. Oh dear. Well, good news is something's coming to an end, something most likely you don't want in your life anymore. Ooh, nice, the Magician. We also have the Five of Wands, the Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Seven of Pentacles. We've got a lot of Pentacles. King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Wow. All right, so let me just say that what's been going on in the background here is your financial legacy. This is what you're thinking about, working on in the background, trying to achieve and bring into being. So let's just start here with the core of your question, or the essence of this reading, or the outcome. So that would be beginning here with the Death card. And the Death card is talking about actually one door closing and another door opening. So there's kind of this moment here where you are trying to bring things to an end, a close, a completion of some sort. You're trying, I'm almost feeling like you're trying to cut the ties that have also held you. With this Death card, you're trying to bring something here to an end. And you're releasing the old way of living, the past, whatever has gone on here. It's coming to an end. I think you're in the midst of it right now as we speak. I think you're doing things to finish up something. I don't know if you're for instance, moving from one place to another place and you're packing up the old house and the memories and all of that kind of stuff. It could be that something's come to an end, like a job or a career, or you just want to change the place and the way that you've been living, or something. I don't know. Something is definitely coming to a completion, a closure. Now, this could even be referring to some kind of closure of an old way of being and living yourself, some kind of an internal thing, an internal conflict of sorts. Maybe coming to an end here. Nevertheless, it's kind of like you're in this completing, bringing things to a closure, bringing it all to the finish line here, and then completing it and moving on to your new beginning. The context or the situation that you find yourself in with this condition is well, you are doing something here to bring about this independent wealth for yourself. You are earning your own money. You are bringing in exactly what you need. You have enough, or plenty actually, for all the luxuries and abundance that you want. You're enjoying the fruits of your labors. And that is where this ending is coming in here. Also here with the Hermit card, you are talking about really going in solitude. You're going off alone by yourself to connect with your spiritual life, your inner voice, your inner being, connecting with the divine, the universe, source. There's some kind of communion that you are doing with the divine, however you see that, the source. It is going to bring you a lot of information and wisdom. that you can utilize, and this quiet meditation and solitude that you're going to find yourself communing with the divine is going to illuminate something, illuminate your path, illuminate understanding or ideas, something along those lines. They're asking you to be very aware of everything around you, so because there are signs and symbols being messaged to you. That's what I'm getting here. Also, you are mastering your financial world. You are trying to bring in this firm stability and security. Yes, and you are, you're not flashy or trying to be show off or anything like that, but there's this real need for you to feel financially secure. It's just some sort of innate thing that you have. You want to make sure that you have all the luxuries that you want, and it's very reflective of the Nine of Pentacles. It's here you just accomplished it, here you've mastered it. So this is really a good place for you. There's also something here about you getting to the truth of a matter, mastering yourself in regards to getting facts and figures and signing contracts and getting the legal information that you need, understanding the facts and the figures of a situation. You have a lot of knowledge. You're very intellectual here. And you have... and you can quote the law, for heaven's sakes. You know exactly where to go to get the information that you need. This is also, for me, saying that you do have a master plan here that you are implementing with no nonsense. This is all based on logic, reality, practicality, and the proper information. And you're just going to execute this plan to perfection is what they're giving me here. What you're consciously aware of is that you are trying to get yourself, or already are in a position of independent wealth. You like having your own money. You like being independent. You don't want to have to rely on anyone else. You're a self-reliant person using your own knowledge and abilities and talents to earn your money and have what you want and get what you want and not have to consult with a bunch of other people. This is your sense of freedom somehow. You're perfectly aware of this. There's also here the Seven of Swords. So there's some element here. It could be that you are in fact gathering your thoughts, gathering information together, that you are going to need, getting some kind of knowledge and perhaps even learning that you need in order to fulfill some goal. That's one aspect that could be happening here. The other is that you may be, and maybe that's in play, but you're keeping it to yourself. You're keeping it quiet. You're gathering all of your information and plans and strategies, but you're not talking about it. You're just going about your business, assessing, doing, and gathering and figuring out the next steps and what has to be done here and there and everywhere. The other indication could be that there is somebody sneaking around in your environment trying to get into your business. Trying to get one up on you, trying to gather information about you to I don't know. It's like they have to win. There's something here about this person has to win over anything. So it could be somebody that's kind of sneaking around, trying to, get one up on you. It could just be you developing a strategy too, moving forward here, and you're just not sharing it. I feel like that's the most strong vibe I'm getting from this, is that you're developing some sort of a strategy to achieve an outcome that you want, but you're just not sharing it with everybody. You're just going about doing it. And you're aware of this. You know that you're doing this. And then the other thing you're perfectly aware of and conscious of is that you are communing with the divine. You are taking time for prayer, meditation, solitude, connection with the divine, talking to the universe, and discussing the inner voice, your path, the direction, what it is you should do, what needs to be healed, what needs to be put out in the world, what needs to be known and received. There is some kind of an illumination I feel that has come to you already. I think there is more coming. I think you haven't gotten the entire let's just say story yet, but it is coming, and this communing with the divine is going to give you so much wisdom and knowledge. It's kind of like off the charts for you, Cancer. I mean, you're already connected anyway with the divine. You kind of have this natural compassion, and you're in tune with the universal source anyway. But this is sort of in a new and heightened way. Now, the reality of the situation is that you already have what you need in order to get what you want. You are very talented. You're very skilled. You have the emotional wherewithal. You have physical strength and stamina to perform the task that you need to do. You have the intellect at your fingertips, all of the information that you need. And also you do have resources available to you. Absolutely, no question about it. And so I think this card is saying the reality of the situation is that everything is at hand in order for you to bring something into manifestation in the real world that's in your mind and imagination that you want. This is just a matter of getting all of your energies moving and working in a cohesive whole to bring your goals and wishes and dreams into manifestation. It does look like the reality of the situation is one door, one place, one person, one space. Something has to be closed, completed, shut down, finished, over with. That looks like it's part of the scenario, that you are ending one segment of something in order to gain and get a something else. That is in the part of reality that you are aware of. It's for real. This is happening. And as I said, you are going to close one door and you are going to open another. Also, what you're aware of is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is talking about, it's telling me that you have a lot of either friends or family or both who have a lot of opinions. They have a lot of, they want to get in and offer their opinion because they know the best way to do this and that, and you don't know the best way, and they have more experience and knowledge, blah, 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 blah. It's really about competing for position. It's really about being petty. It's about maybe even controlling. There's some competition going on here. I feel like it creates conflict. I feel like though you have understood or learned something in this scenario, because I see you standing here in the middle just looking at all of these people as though they've lost their minds. You've learned that instead of fighting with all of these people and opinions and one-upping and all of that kind of stuff, that you're just going to move forward here with your strategy. You've learned to play a game of chess where you're going to come out the winner no matter what, and you're just going to kind of like sidestep all of these distractions with these people. This is also in the reality. I think you have matured in some fashion here that's really giving you some savvy in figuring out exactly what it is that you want and how to get it, and working around people who may interfere with that. That's what I'm getting there. So what you may not be aware of, this is something that's running perhaps in your unconscious, subconscious mind. One segment of this is you may not realize how smart you are, or you are not recognizing yourself for your intelligence and abilities that you have. I think you're not completely aware of how savvy you are in bringing about what it is that you want. You know exactly what to do and how to do it. I just think you're not quite aware of how good you are at it. The other thing I think you're not aware of is that you have harvested a lot here. And you are now bringing in the fruits of your labor. You are bringing all of this, gathering it together, trying to see how much you've actually produced here. And I'm also getting some kind of an accounting process going on about how much you've gained from what the investment of time, energy, and money and resources that you've made, as opposed to what you've actually brought in and produced. And I think this is the moment where you're going to seek the best way forward in order to increase your abundance. Tweak a plan that makes it work better. Do something a little differently than what you were doing. And I'm going to say this, I don't feel like it's something major that you have to do, but I think it's an assessment that has to be done in order to just make this, I want to call it a tweak, a turn, a twist, in order to continue this abundance and prosperity, or make it increase somehow. You already have a lot of abundance in your reading here. And so you may not be aware of how much you have harvested yet. That's what you may not understand, or you may not yet understand the tweak you have to make. The other thing you may not be aware of is how stable you are financially already. You have gained a lot of experience and understanding about handling money. So I don't think you're quite aware of how astute you are financially, but because you're a very practical person and you're very grounded and you're not very showy, you just want what you want when you want it, in the luxuries of life, not ostentatious. There's a beautiful home here in the background that I think you're going to be living in that you're not aware of yet, but you have really produced here. Now, in the past, like I said, you worked hard to get to a place of independence, making your own money, having your own money, bringing all of your money in. You are quite established in that part. You've also understood that you do have a lot of skills and talents, and that you have learned in a large degree on how to work with energy, your energy, external energy, universal energy, in order to bring things into a manifestation for yourself. And you understand the mental and energetic connections here, emotional connections and energy. So there's something here you've learned in quite a good depth. And I think you have that really easy access in your hands. Also in the past, you made some kind of a master plan, a master strategy here. And what you did was you made the plan, you prioritized the work and the task, you got the information that you needed, the facts, the figures, the law, the legalities, the contracts, the fine details in the contracts, all the knowledge you needed to bring this plan to its fruition. And you also took the steps of prioritizing how you were going to implement it, and you've delegated a lot of this out to other people. And you are, I don't know if the execution is complete yet. I feel it may still be in process. But you are in the midst of completing this strategic plan that you have developed. Wow, that's already been put in place. What you're doing right now is, as I mentioned before, I think you're gathering information, gathering facts, getting sort of like the puzzle pieces into place, the contracts, lining up the people, understanding what the money is about, the facts, the figures, how much you're going to make, how much it's going to cost, all these kinds of things. You're getting kind of lined up, your ducks in a row. And you're just doing it quietly behind the scenes. You're not making a big fuss about it. You're just going about your business, getting the knowledge, the information, and the people lined up to do the work, and whatever, delegating the work, whatever it is you need done in order to complete this plan. You're also in the midst of completing. You're in the midst of working on bringing this to a completion, bringing it to an end. You are still in the old space and place, but you're doing major work to round it up, finish it out. You're down to the, last 2 weeks till your retirement. You're down to the last month before you move. You're down to the last test before you graduate. It's all those kinds of things. And then it will be over, and then you're taking a step, and then you're in a new beginning. It's happening right now as we speak. And then also, what else is happening? I'm sorry, I just have to adjust this a little bit. What else is happening is that you're looking and assessing it, everything that you have harvested, everything that you have gained from all of this work and planning and dedication and devotion that you've given to this person, place, project, whatever it is. And you're looking at what did I reap from all of my work here? And was this a good investment? And should I continue on this path, or should I try to take another path? Should I do some slight changes? Should I do some major changes? Should I abandon this altogether and start something entirely new? This is a total and complete review and assessment of what you've gained and brought in thus far. You're going to get rid of what doesn't work, what isn't good for you anymore, and then you're going to be left with the direction that you can go in. Coming up for you, you are definitely in a place of, I want to say, meditative contemplation in order to find the best path and way to go. You are communing, you are meditating, you are praying, you are sitting and quietly thinking. I do feel you're doing your best prayers and meditations in nature. I feel that there's a connection that just permeates your body and being when you're outside in a quiet, still place. And I think that things come to you through the divine. And I encourage you to continue to do that, because two things are going to happen. One is you're going to be illuminated about something that's very, very important to you and your life. And the other thing is it is going to add so much wisdom to your heart, mind, soul, and body that it is unbelievable. I encourage you to do this. What else is coming up is everybody popping in to compete with you all of a sudden, telling you the best way to do something. They know the better way. They know what to do. They know how this should be done because they've done it before. You're just going to step around these helpers, I'm putting that in a quote, because they're just basically competing with you for power. You don't need that. You've already gone through the conflict of all of this. You figured out your strategy a while back. You know where you're headed, and you're just going to kind of step around these people. You won't be impolite to them, but you're just going to go ahead with your plan because you know where you're going. They have no idea. They just want to be part of the show, So, be warned. Just skirt around them and don't be bothered with any of that. The other thing that comes in for you here very strongly is you having complete financial security and stability. It is strong. You have a financial plan in place, or a design or something that is going to bring you all of the money and wealth that you need. You are not going to be a show-off. You are not going to be ostentatious. You are just going to quietly manage and invest your money to keep it growing so that you can have quality things that you want when you want them, to enjoy the luxuries of life. and not have to worry or fret about things. There is a home coming to you. I also am getting that you're getting this fabulous celebration of a steak dinner. You will have loyal friends around you, and this is just a quiet and quality time to enjoy your abundance, your wealth, and your stability. Now, I am going to just I'm just going to say the direction you're moving is to be independently wealthy, closing out an old chapter and getting into this mastery of your finances, connecting with the divine. They're showing you how to bring something to an end and opening a new door, and you have a master strategy and plan that is going to absolutely work for you in ACEs. I am just on the future position only. I'm going to get a couple of oracle cards, and then I'm going to close this out for you, Cancer. I'm so happy I finally got a chance to do this for you. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's helpful for you. I do not offer personal readings at this time, so I'm just asking that you like, subscribe, and donate if you so wish, and just enjoy your self-development here. Like I said, this is relevant for whenever you come across it. Okay, what can we know here about the Hermit already? What else can we know about the Hermit? Yes, thank you. And anything else about the Hermit card? I'm doing future position only. Thank you. Okay, interesting. And then we're doing the Five of Wands here. Okay, thank you. Five of Wands. Five of Wands, please. Anything else we can know about the Five of Wands? Is there anything else we can know about the Five of Wands? Nope. Okay. And then the King of Pentacles here. What else can we know here about the King of Pentacles? What is the King? Thank you. What is the King of Pentacles about, please? Thank you. Thank you. All right. Anything else for the King of Pentacles? That is it. Okay. This is the Shaman's Dream Oracle that I'm using for this Oracle deck. This is Everyday Witch. Okay, so let's look here at the Hermit card. What you got here is the Moon Maiden with new beginnings. This is going to be the illumination. Sky Bridge. Oh, this is the connection here between yourself and the divine. The Sky Bridge. You can see the steps going up. This is possibility for union, and this is union with the divine. I love that. I love it when they confirm what's already there. And then the Perfect Storm says this is giving you the courage to step into life. Look at the motion here, the activity that's going on here in the heart space. This is a messenger. This is a messenger bringing you the message to get your heart going and stepping into life here. New beginnings coming, excuse me, coming in for you. The Dream Thief. The Dream Thief are these people around the Five of Wands trying to tell you what to do, one-up you, try to be the winner, the competition, the jealousy, the gossip, all of that. They're the Dream Thieves. Do not allow them in. Do not let them get you to the refusal of the call. You are called to do something. You have a plan in place. Do not let these distractions get in your way. And then here, the King of Pentacles. We have the Beloved, radical acceptance, Horseman, herald of change. That kind of ties in here with the Death card. And the Stranger, curiosity. So this is very interesting. This is telling you how loved you are, this radical acceptance of your wealth, your abundance, your position in a place. I feel, again, it talks about your heart space here. There is a change coming for you. Maybe you're just now stepping into this mastery of abundance because it's in a future position. They're saying there's a stranger that comes in, and they're inviting you to be in the place of curiosity here. Don't just automatically shut a stranger out, okay? So that's very interesting. Okay, Cancer, well, this has been your reading for, like I said, whenever you find it, it's going to be relevant, and I just thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.